Felicity from GetYourRockOut, talking to Craig from Enemo J. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. I passed my first aid course today, so I'm very
Oh,
happy.
seriously? Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Is that because you're kind of worried about what's going to happen at download, or was that just more of a real-life thing?
I'm a teacher in a special needs school. It's just part of one of the things you have to do.
Fantastic. That's really, really good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And from first aid courses to playing at download in a few days, I mean, that's a... Are you particularly in the kind of download mindset yet, or are you still focusing on real life?
I'm definitely focusing on download. It's we played it in 2010, and it was one of the best days of my life,
Oh, wow.
without any kind of doubt. When we was there, we was having fish and chips next to Slash and Corby Taylor. Most surreal experience ever, and I just kept saying, I'm a fake, I'm a fake, I'm a fake, I'm a fake.
Oh,
And
wow.
this time, this Saturday, it's going to be walking in there and trying to act like we belong, and I still don't feel we belong. I still feel like we're just the underdogs who managed to get there, and we're still trying to blend in. A lot of people take it for granted. We see other bands walking in like they own the place.
Oh, yeah.
Bands at our level walking in like they own the place, and we're trying to walk in and seem impressive, and not take it all for granted, but just keeping the swing of things, trying to act cool and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think you're right. I think a lot of bands have ideas of much above their stations when it comes to it. But I think the fact that you guys have been booked to play again shows that obviously people really like you, and it's obviously a well-deserved thing. And I know that a lot of people are hugely looking forward to seeing you, which
Yeah,
will
hopefully.
be great.
Yeah, definitely. We've got some flyers to give out on the day. We were sponsored by a testicular cancer group, a Ennis group called Checkham Lads, and they've printed off 3,000 flyers that are going to be sent in to all the pubs and clubs this week, with the time on for us to play on the Saturday. And then on the Friday, we're going to get down to download, meet and greet some people, and give out some flyers to come check us out on the
Oh,
stage.
that's brilliant. That's really, really good. And obviously, it's obviously something that's kind of close to your heart. Some people say that, music shouldn't mix with serious things. Some people say that, you shouldn't get involved in either charities or politics or religion or so on and so forth. But you seem to be quite far away from that view. I mean, do you think that doing what you do, you should be using what you can offer to encourage people to get involved in stuff like this?
Yeah and no. You have to know what you're talking about. I mean, the South Park creators very famously in Team America ripped into actors trying to be politicians. Obviously ripped into Matt Damon and Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas, I'll look at Rage Against the Machine, and if I'm going to do a subject matter, I have to look at every single element involved. I don't want to be caught out like... I think there's a guy from the band Westlife or something that said, it was a random question like, how do you feel? And he answered with, how do you think I feel? They're killing whales in the seas in Japan. And how do you think I feel? And I was like, well, you really need to look up that, and there's a time and a place. But apart from that, the biggest thing is at the moment with metal and politics, I think, is the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
Yeah.
We're playing the Sophie Lancaster stage. We're doing the Sophie Lancaster stage at Altfest, and we've done various Sophie Lancaster gigs. The controversy with me is when I first heard about the Sophie Lancasters, I actually wanted to go out and kill the people who did it. And then Sophie's mum got involved, and she doesn't want anything like that, obviously. So, but yeah, it's a very big.
It's hard not to react like that, I think.
Definitely.
It's so unbelievably horrendous that I think most people would have had quite a very similar reaction to you. But I think you're right. I think that they more than anybody have proved what kind of work can actually be done, and the things they've achieved have been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
So, it's great to see. Great to see. And band-wise, let's talk about you guys. So obviously you're playing Download this week. Lineup-wise, you guys are looking pretty solid now, and from what I can see, you're all kind of really happy with what's going on and how you're feeling as a band. Would you agree with that view?
I wouldn't. I think we're very solid at the moment. But we was with our producer a couple of months ago, Matt Ellis in Doncaster, and we counted up how many ex-members, and it turned out to be 28 ex-members of the band. And yeah, so I agree with this. It's like a revolving door. I know I'm very obnoxious to work with, but I'm a very go-getting kind of guy. It's like everyone who's been in the band has not gone on to do anything. There's people who've stayed with me have gone to play Download, Altfest, Bloodstock and various others. But I think every band should have a business-minded member. If you've got a band of five musicians...
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, if you've got a band of five musicians, brilliant, go and play where you can. If you've got a person who's got a business mind, you're going to go a lot further.
Definitely. And have you got like a long-term business plan for the band?
Not really, no. It's just, we have, I have done seminars to try and help bands, and we try and base ourselves, on the process. We go like, let's say, for example, we'd go and do an all-dayer, we'd put it on, we'd book the band, we'd make about £300. That money then won't go on beer, it won't go on petrol, it won't go on anything, but our album. And the next one we do, put the money aside. The next one we do, put the money aside. Then it's go record the album, and then it's going to be mixed down by Rob Arnold of Chimera. So we've got some big things coming up, hopefully.
That's brilliant. And when are you hoping to be in the studio with it?
We've got most of it recorded. We've got a member down due to illness. So at the moment we're going to go and record something with the new member, and then put the album out on digital media records.
Wonderful. And have you got a release date for that yet, or have you a tentative release date?
No, but we are releasing videos off it. As soon as one song's done, it's going to go out as a video. So we're going to build the album up. We're going to leak it a little bit here, a little bit there, and then boom, there's the album.
That is fantastic. That's absolutely brilliant. And obviously the social side of things, like social media, it's obviously doing very, very well for for you guys, because you know how to use it so well, which is always a good thing. And you've got a fantastic following on kind of on the Facebook and on the Twitter. Would you say that makes a big difference to the shows that you get, or do you think that actually the level of Facebook support you've got doesn't necessarily correlate to real figures?
I would say it definitely doesn't correlate to real figures. I've been in the band for 12 years, and but way back when smoking was allowed in bars and Linkin Park was in the charts, the scene just kind of died. And I was speaking to a landlord, the Vic Inn in Derby, a very, very landmark place to play. And they said, I said, why is everyone dying off? Because it's social media. People want to communicate on social media rather than go out. So it's a bad thing as well as a good thing. It's a brilliant tool. Facebook to me is getting more and more. I remember when he started Facebook, he says it's going to be the same. It's never going to charge. It's going to be free forever. Yeah, it's free to join, but it's now $5 if you want to boost the post, $100 if you want like a suggested page request, $60 for advertisement, and it's all money. So it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, and are you a fan of it? I mean, do you actively enjoy being able to interact with people on it, or do you wish that actually it quite exist?
I am a big fan of it, and I think it was a big realisation the other day that I think people use it as therapy. A lot of people will put up a vague status, and in that vague status, my life, I don't want to effing do anything today. And they're not putting why, but they want the attention that people are going to go, oh, are you okay when you can talk to me? And that's bad, and it's a good thing at the same time, because people are out there asking for help. I'm having a really bad day. Come and talk to me. And I think that way it's good. I used to really, really hate it, but now when I see that, it is very therapeutic. If you want to get something off your chest, you can put something vague. You can put something like, I hate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Lego. I can't stand it. It must all go away. But I love Harry Potter. And you kind of you've got it off your chest. So I think it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Fantastic. The next kind of 6 months, obviously you guys have got Download and you've got the new release to look forward to. What else are you planning on doing? Where can people catch you?
We've got loads. We didn't tally up to how many festivals we actually got. We've got the Alt Fest with Cradle of Filth, Marilyn Manson, Arch Enemy, and hundreds and hundreds more on that bill. That's something we're really, really, really looking
I
forward to.
must admit, it's looking like a fantastic festival.
It does. It's really. We got on there really early, and I didn't know the magnitude of what that festival was going to be.
Yeah, it's kind of gone from strength to strength, really.
Definitely, definitely. We're banned from playing Bloodstock, so we can't go back there.
How did you manage that one?
We
I feel like I've
played.
heard this story. Nicely done.
Yeah, we played in 2007, I think it was, and we had a power cut. And the power went out for 20 minutes during a 25-minute set, which is bad. Before we went on stage, we signed the paperwork, and it said, if anything goes wrong, we're responsible. So we signed the paperwork. They were at fault, but I know things happen. I know bad things happen, and I know they definitely didn't intend it to happen. So I said, don't worry about it. Have us back next year where we can perform a better set. We went back the next year, and it was about 3 months before the Bloodstock that year, and we said, any news on the slot is off, let me know in 2 weeks. I was like, okay. Emailed 2 weeks later, no response. And instead of being an idiot and messaging every second, we didn't. We waited another week, messaged again, no response. Waited 2 more weeks, messaged again, got a very, very abusive email saying, you will never play Bloodstock again, you've hassled us too much. And I was like, what, 4 emails? That was 4 very, very polite emails as well. So, we're not allowed to play Bloodstock ever again.
So we won't be seeing you there then?
You won't have, you'll be seeing a lot of our members there because they go and enjoy it. And they like to go and play, they like to go and see some of the bands, so not ruining it for anyone else.
We're doing Rock and Metal Circus as well, am I right on that score?
We are.
Brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. Black Acid Souls, very, very good friends.
Lovely, lovely guys.
Really, really, really lovely guys. Last time we played, absolutely amazing. There was some discrepancy on stage times, and we said, look, we'll cut our set short, and don't worry about it. We'll go shorter and get you back in time. And they really respected that. A lot of bands won't do that. And they said, I said, well, if you got any spaces next year, let us know. And they said, yeah, well, I'll definitely have you back. So,
that's fantastic. Well, nicely done. It'll be a good one, that.
Yeah.
Really
We've got a Diamond Head as well coming up at Rock Diabetes Festival. So that should be good. Looking forward to meeting
that'll be brilliant.
Diamond Head.
That'll be absolutely brilliant. And for people heading to download, when and where can they catch you? Where do they need to be?
They need to be at the Jaeger stage at 2:20 on the Saturday.
Fantastic. It's a great time, that as well. A perfect Jaeger stage time. It's that whole slightly hungover but recovering time, but not quite up to the main stage hassle.
Yeah, we've called, the first song we're doing is a song called Wake the Dead, so we thought it was appropriate to wake up anyone who's hungover.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to have a chat. It's been an absolute pleasure.
No
and I'm sure that we'll run into each other at download somewhere.
Okay, cool, definitely.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Take care, Felicity.
Take care.
Thank you very much for having us.